Look at me. Hi. I want to take a few minutes to talk to you guys about something that's been really bothering me for about a week now. I came across a couple of videos on YouTube, and the more I looked, the more I found of these videos. And they really hit home. They're the Am I Ugly video, and it sucks. I seen one video was, I swear this girl couldn't have been more than 8 years old, and kids at school are picking on me and telling me that I'm ugly. I don't think I'm ugly, but do you think I'm ugly? And that's terrible. Oh my god, what a terrible feeling. And I was that girl. My whole life. Up until I was, I don't even know, 19, 20. I thought I was ugly. I wasn't good enough because my whole life in school, everybody picked on me. No one wanted to be my friend. My forehead was too big. I was too tall. I don't know. There was always something. My hair wasn't pretty enough. It was bad. It really hurt. And the things that kids can come up with are, I can't even come up with things that these 12-year-old kids were coming up with, and they hurt me. It was so bad. I don't normally tell people this, but because this means so much to me, and I really want people to understand what talking bad about people or making fun of people can do to that person. For me, it drove me to the point where I don't know how honest I want to get here. It drove me to the point that I ended up cutting. And I'm sure most of you know what cutting is, and if you don't, well, go look it up on Google. Yeah, it wasn't... I've stopped. I stopped a long time ago, but it was that bad, and it was so bad that I turned to drugs and alcohol too. Like everybody knows, so I don't care. I am in recovery, so I'll put that out there. I used so that I didn't have to feel the pain of what you were saying to me. And truth, like, that's what happens when you make fun of people. Their self-esteem ends up being way down here while you're up here because you just made them feel like crap. And that's not okay. That makes you, the person who's bullying, that makes you a really horrible person. But who am I to judge? That's not my place. And it really hurt me watching these young girls talk about this stuff, because it made me remember what I went through, and I feel so bad for you guys. I wish that I could pick you up and hug you and love you and tell you that you're beautiful, and not in a creeper way, okay, just so you know, so your parents don't think that I'm like gonna come, whatever. Anyway, I wish that I could make you understand that what these people are saying. Okay, let me back up. These people that are saying things to you, and 8 years aren't going to be in your life. You're never going to see them again. It doesn't matter what they think about you, what they say about you. As long as you know that you're a good person, that you're beautiful inside and out, that's all that matters. Now, I know that what I'm saying is just words, but you don't know what I'm going through, and you don't know what she said to me. You're right, I don't know. I don't know the specifics, but I do know that I, myself, growing up, was bullied, was picked on, was told that I wasn't good enough and I wasn't pretty enough, and I was made to feel like I was less than. I was made to feel that I was this big. And I went through my share of crap, like I told you a few minutes ago, you know? But things get better when you get older. I mean, I know it sucks that, like, you have to wait and, you know, you just have to kind of suck it up and deal with it. But what you don't have to really suck it up and deal with it. Really, you don't. Let people know. Talk about it. Find someone that you can trust, and you can tell them what's going on and what people are saying to you and how it's making you feel. Don't pretend like it's not affecting you. Don't pretend like it doesn't hurt. Don't pretend like it's not happening. Back, I want to say 2007 or 2008 maybe. I'm not positive. There was a girl who lived a couple of towns over from where I lived, and she had just entered high school. I was already out of high school, and she got bullied and teased, and she didn't talk about it to people. She didn't let people know what was going on. She didn't let people know that she was hurting. And she ended up hanging herself. This is real life. Like, you can look it up. Her name was Phoebe Prince, and she was living in South Hadley, Massachusetts. This really happened. It's happening all across the world. All different ages, different races, different sexes, whatever. It happens, and people need to be aware of this bullying crap. And it's getting to the point, like, I know I went through my fair share of cyberbullying. Someone actually created a MySpace page. And it was all about how I was ugly and I looked like an alien and my forehead was huge and just all these nasty comments, and they copied a picture of mine and made it this big huge picture and drew all over it, and this shit really happens. And it's awful that kids have to go through this. This is terrible. It's and up until a few years ago, there was nothing that anyone could do about cyberbullying. I guess now in a few states, there's laws against it that you can press charges against people now, but that's fairly new. So it was going on for however long up until just a few years ago, and there was nothing anyone could do. Like, when I tried to go, there still wasn't anything that we could do. So me and my mother went to the cops, showed them the MySpace page, and there was nothing that they could do. Nothing. And I didn't want to go to school anymore. I hated all these people because when I would walk through the halls, they would sit there and point at me and laugh at me, and it was awful. But if you tell someone, tell a teacher, tell your guidance counselor, tell your best friend. If you don't have a best friend, tell your aunt or uncle, tell your parents, tell your brother, sister. I don't care who you tell. Tell someone that it's happening. And try to stop it. I mean, there's no guarantee that it's going to stop, but at least you know that you made an effort. And this sounds horrible, and I'm sorry. Like, if it is happening to you, my heart goes out to you. It really does, because I was you. And it shouldn't be happening to you, but if it is, talk about it. I'm sick, literally sick of hearing about kids that are killing themselves because of bullying. Like, sick to my stomach. Like, why aren't people making the effort to stop this? So anyway, I got way off track here. The why am I ugly thing. You're beautiful. You are beautiful inside and out. I don't care who you are, what you look like, what color your skin is, if you're a boy or a girl or you're in between. I don't care. You're beautiful just the way you are.